Ladies and gentlemen.
What's going on, people? Back with a bang. Here I am to bring you guys another video today. So tomorrow's the last day of the trading week. That means it's Friday. That means it's time to make some good money. But before we get into that, I'm going to review a few of the stocks we've traded this week so far, and also have a look at some of the stocks I'm still in going into Friday, as well as some big moves I'm expecting going into Friday as well. And then, of course, I'll also touch on a couple bits of news after hours, which have caused some stocks to move. And then we'll also discuss a little bit about cryptocurrency as always. So before we do that, make sure you guys do the usual. Drop a thumbs up, show some appreciation for the video. As always, make sure you comment as well. And if you're new around here, subscribe for more videos just like this. And the last thing I'll just mention, for those of you who are new to the stock market, I have a lot of different videos. I think over 900 videos on this channel. You can type in anything on the search bar and you'll find probably a video that's useful for you. So go check that out along my channel. So let's get into these markets. Let's have a look at Yahoo Finance to start off with. And I'm going to start off with Netflix because Netflix reported earnings and the stock is currently down, I think, like $34. So basically the big report, and we were talking about it in the Discord just now as well, is they're no longer going to report membership numbers from next year onwards. This is a crazy move for Netflix. Honestly, I'm not quite sure why they would do that. But basically, just for those of you who don't understand, we're not going to be able to see the number of subscribers they have, how many they've lost, how many they've gained, all those kind of things, how the numbers change. I'm not quite sure why they're doing this, but they obviously have their reasons. As I said in the Discord, we were discussing that. J Money, thank you for posting that and telling us. And that's also a reason why you guys should be joining Discord for those kind of things and great updates. So yeah, Netflix actually beat earnings, but as I mentioned, the stock is currently down around $33. I'm not sure what that is in a percentage range, probably just under 5%. But yeah, not great news for Netflix, so we could be looking to short this continuation going into tomorrow. Then also in this article, they've also talked about Netflix competition, Paramount, Disney, Warner Bros. But if you want to read that in your own time, feel free. So I am going to go on to TradingView now. We know where we're going to start. SPY's been dying, Tesla's been dying. Let's get straight into it. So here's a Netflix chart, but let's go into Tesla. I have been swinging Tesla puts since we were above 165. We are now at 149, and as I mentioned in the last video and the video before that, and probably the video before that as well, it's going to continue dying. This is the 4-hour chart. Let me pull up the daily chart. You see how it's just gapping down each time? Tesla and Roblox are the only stocks I've really been trading this week actively. Amara a little bit as well, but look at the weekly chart. We're breaking out of that trend line that I've drawn. Tesla puts, I'm just going to keep saying it. I called out Tesla puts in the Discord today. I've been talking about Tesla puts for the last 3 trading days, and it's just continuing to die. There's no other thing I need to talk about with Tesla, really. I'm expecting it to continue dying more tomorrow. That's it, plain and simple. Let's move on. Roblox, because Roblox, and by the way, Tesla's down, I think 14% on this week, like 13.93%. If Tesla's dying that much, just continue trading puts. It's that simple. Roblox is another stock that's down 11% this week, dropped another 2% today. Another stock that I've been shorting since it was around $37, it's now $35.55, breaking below my support level. Once it breaks below my support level, I'll be looking at another $3 drop. So keep Roblox puts on your radar. I don't think this is going to happen tomorrow, but swinging into next week, it would not be a bad look. So again, Roblox puts. Before we touch on Apple, let's touch on Nike, because Nike has been doing well recently. I believe they're up about 6% in the past week. Look at this recovery. So when you see a recovery like this, shout out Shona for putting this out in the Discord as well. You see the moving average crossing to the upside. You're seeing a lot of green candles, green daily candles. You're seeing it recover from the post-earnings sell-off. This is all you kind of want to see in a chart when you're trading it to the upside. You see where it sold off, okay. And it's like, okay, when are we going to get the calls? When is it time to start seeing bullish momentum? Well, you look for the consolidation, which is kind of here. You look for the confirmation of the uptrend, and you look for the break above the moving averages. That's what I do, at least. 3 simple steps for you guys. And if you don't understand it, go back and rewatch that again. But yeah, this is looking great for calls right now. First level really to watch is that $98 level. Then we push up to the 102s and so on and so forth. So yeah, Nike calls are definitely on the radar for swing. If you think you've missed out, you have not yet. Now I'm going to touch on, I want to go to Apple, but let's go to DJT, because DJT has made incredible gains. And we talked about this in the last video. I said the jurors are going to address Trump today, Thursday, and that's what they did. Since my last video, I think this has jumped about 35%, because at one point on the week, I'll show you the hourly chart for this. At one point this week, DJT was down, I think 35%. If you look at the weekly chart now, it is now up 1.66% on the week. So this is Monday. Here's Monday. Sorry, this is Friday. This is Monday. Sold off from 32 all the way to lows of 22. And now back at 33, so we're slightly up. But as I said in the last video, if you wanted to throw a few dollars at something to the upside, it would have been this, for a punt. Obviously now you've got 400, 500% returns if you did do it with this week expiry. Honestly, this is probably going to continue going. It's looking good for Trump right now. And again, if you want to check out more, just go to the, Yahoo Finance, look at the different articles. There you go. They're battling with the short sellers. What did I talk about last video? Your AMCs, your GameStops from 2021. When you're battling with short sellers, you get those squeezes and stock can pop, just like what's happening with DJT right now. So it's pretty cool to see what's happening there. I myself might throw a couple of dollars at it. Just, again, willing to risk it all, willing to lose in that case. But it could also bring some massive returns. Now let's touch on Apple, as in, I finally can touch on Apple. What did I say last video? Recently, we're pushing up to sell off. We're pushing up to pull back. That's what we've been doing, and now we're below, we closed below my magical level, magical level of support at 167.23. I'm expecting a little bit more blood to end the week. How much? I'm not quite sure, because it has fallen quite far. 5 red days in a row from when we hit the resistance point at $176, $177. Right now, I'll just say, if you are trying to short this, you're going to get there soon. Here we go. Look for those levels, $164, $165 levels. It's not my go-to right now. I think if you want to go to right now, you can look at Tesla, you can look at Roblox. Those are the ones I'll be looking at. But again, I just wanted to tell you, Apple is there to be shorted as well. If you trade Apple, you can also trade SPY. SPY, we finally broke below that $500 level. We talked about this in my last video, and I said I thought it would hold around the $500 level. Lo and behold, it has continued selling off. So it's still not yet time to get calls. What you want to see, just like we saw with Nike, is consolidation. See the sell-off start to hold. And you want to see signs of reversal, indications of that stock starting to trend upside again, and then you want to see confirmation. So we have not seen any signs that this is going to stop selling off where it is. So in that case, continue shorting it, continue trading the puts, and eventually we'll get the calls. If you want to get a $505 call or a $510 call for the end of the month, wait. It is coming soon, but you just got to wait. Be slow, be patient, be steady, and just focus on controlling your trade, managing your trade. So like I said, for now, trade the trend. The trend is clearly a downtrend, and you just want to look at puts right now. That's the daily chart. Here's the 4-hour chart for you. Is this showing any signs of bullish momentum? Is this showing any signs of getting calls? No, because when you do get, you know what they do? They fake you out. This week they've pushed you up, moving average, sold off. Push you up, moving average, sold off. Just watch out for that. You could get that false hope that, we're bullish again. There's great momentum. Here we go. Calls time, upside. Nope. Just watch out, because they're faking you out. So just be careful of that. Beware of that. And now lastly, I did want to touch on the Chinese stocks. You got Alibaba down 9% on the week. This is the 4-hour chart. I'll pull up the daily chart, so then you just have to look at 4 candles. Alibaba down 9% this week. And it looks like there could be more blood, could be more downside here. That's what you want to look at for a swing to the downside. Moving averages to the downside. You've got JD down 6% this week. Here we go. Moving averages cross to the downside. There was a doji here after the bullish momentum. But doji, gap down, and we're selling off. Pushed up just to sell off further. And you've got Baidu. Funny enough, JD was actually up slightly as well as Baidu. Baidu down 7% this week. Here we go. Doji again. Huge sell-off. Maybe a little bit of recovery, but again, I'm expecting more blood. And to be honest, I'll just finish with the energy sector, ticker symbol XLE. What I tell you, after these crazy bullish runs, 3 months of green, you're going to have pullbacks. You're going to have to let off steam. You're going to have to slow down. That's what's happened with XLE, XOM, MRO, OXY. That's what happened with all of them right now. What's that? 6 back-to-back red days now. And we're probably going to end Friday red. If you pull up the weekly chart for this sector, it's going to end up being back-to-back red weeks unless there's a miracle, which I don't expect. So all in all, those are the stocks I'm watching for next few days. Again, it's Tesla puts, it's Apple puts for a couple of dollars, it's Roblox puts as well. Then it's Nike calls, as I said, and a few other stocks, like I said, you can go back and watch the video. But overall, make sure you come and check out the Discord as I mentioned. If you guys are not in the Discord, check out the Royal Trading Academy. We have swing trades there, we have day trades, we have scalps, we talk about cryptocurrency, we do stock breakdowns, we go over different stocks and analysis, we do all of that kind of stuff, as well as call outs in the Royal Trading Academy. That's the first link in the description below. The second link in the description below is the stock option starter pack. That is 10 different videos you'll have access to for life. Now in those videos, I talk about the ins and outs of options, I talk about the history of options, I talk about how I trade options, I talk about loads of different trading strategies, all that kind of stuff, as well as the terminology, the Greeks, and more. Go check out that. And then lastly, you guys know the deal. Follow me on all social media at The Wealth Prince. And most importantly, make sure you check out last video so you can have a little recap of what we've been trading this week, and make sure you're back here for the next video as well. Thanks a lot for watching. That's it from me. I got into making, you got into making. Let's finish the week with a bang. Peace.